Rivals 2 was at EVO again, and everybody missed it. This weekend we had the EVO France, biggest European tournament on SFCs, 2XTO, Tekken, and probably all the games. This was the biggest FGCU event just cause EVO got pulled like that. This event was a success and had a lot of hype. The SFC's top 8 was incredible, but like I said in this other video, should check out, the funniest part of the EVO for me are the side tournaments, just cause we will really be seeing all type of games. And this year, as a community event, we had a Rivals 2 bracket. Now there's like a hierarchy of tournaments at EVO that I should explain. There is the main lineup, the Guilty Gear Strive, Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat, you know, the aviators, the real one. Then you got the side lineup with less notable games, but with a decent following, like Blaze Blue, you people will be playing anything. Then Impact, you people really just be playing anything. And Rival 2 this year on the US EVO. That just sounds bad. Oh, and also, you be playing anything. Fuck. I like the Rivals EVO. It was not perfect, and the event was surrounded by players drama, for those who know. But it was still a good showing. This time, we weren't a side event. Like I say, we were a community event. This is the third type of tournament that usually don't get a lot of shine. It's mainly for the community to have fun. There's no inherent issue with that, it's just the popularity game, you know. Rival 2 is more popular in NA than in EU, and add that to the fact that there was no proper side event lineup for the EVO France, it kinda makes sense that the bracket ended up being kinda drawn out with all the other events. What doesn't make sense though, is the announcement being 10 days before the event. Like, I know I just said, yeah, that's a community event and whatever. This is still EVO. And we got a lot of top EU players that were ready to slide for an EVO win. The community was in uproar. It also happened to be in the same week that Let's Make Big Moves and Fusion Plus, so it was just like, alright, just put it in. The tournament happened this Friday and had 44 players registered, with Elfnan, the Olympia player, being the most notable entrant. A respectable bracket for sure, but we could have definitely done more. Now I'm the highlight guys, so I'm a highlight shit. So here's the highlights.
Bon, salut la team. Je vais essayer de commenter un peu. Ouais. Ah, c'est chaud, c'est chaud. Un petit shield break ça aiderait bien. Non, non. Ouais, ils osent même plus se taper tellement. Ils sont tellement cooked qu'ils osent plus se taper. Ah, ça y est. T'empêcher de remonter. Complètement sur l'offensive, mais Kiro évite absolument tous les coups et il prend le match. Oula, ouais, ça a bien deny la remontée, mais oh là là, c'est pas grave. Ah si, c'est très grave. Et, tout à l'heure, ils avaient du mal à se garde, mais là, il n'y avait pas de mal du tout. Bravo à Kiro qui met 3-0. Retomber dessus avec down air. Oh là là, d'accord, il a combo Nair à fond. Oh, et malgré tout cette remontada, il a quand même perdu. C'est bien serré. Oh, ça a tenté. Ça a tenté le counter. Oh là là. Est-ce que... Yes! Il a réussi. Alors je crois que le Forceborn a peut-être un petit peu raté sa recovery. Oh là c'est bon, voilà. Strong Declare Féric, c'est exactement ça. Hein. Après, si ça marche, ça marche. Oh là 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 là, le petit up smash, très bien. Oh là là. Mais 2-1 pour Kiro. Ok, c'est reparti. Oh ça oui. Ah, il a trop de pourcents le force burn maintenant là, c'est trop chaud à faire les combos là. Oh là là, ça y est, il a réussi à mettre que le sweet spot. Enfin, le force burn qui a quand même un peu rattrapé le retard, mais c'est pas encore ça. En plus la clairette, oh là là, elle fait les true combos. Je pense que tout à l'heure, il fait un petit jab dans le vent Kiro, on sait pas pourquoi, il se retourne pas. Allez. Oh, alors là c'est bon. Le don't be hostage comme ça. Ah ça, je pense s'attendre des petits spinballs un peu dangereux quand même. Oh la ledge hop down air. Allez, Kiro, il s'en fout. C'est vraiment très très serré. Aïe aïe aïe, il a ledge hog. C'est terrible. Il était quand même une bien bonne idée là, mais ça n'a pas fonctionné. Ouh, ça a failli se prendre le projo sur la tête. Non, ça n'a pas réussi. Ça n'a pas réussi le sweet spot du down air. Et ensuite, il se fait ledge hog. Ah, deux chops comme ça, deux down chops comme ça. Ah ça. Fnan qui est FADC à travers tous les jabs. Le up tilt. Ah, focus attaque, ça explose. Oh là là. Aïe aïe aïe. Ouais, franchement, c'est chaud là. Allez, faut que Kiro absolument arrive à enlever cette stock, sinon il va être dans une situation compliquée. Voilà, ça a l'air... Non, c'est bon, il remonte. Ah, non, là, je pense qu'il n'y a peut-être pas besoin d'aller jusqu'au fond pour le tuer, là, c'est bon. Et malheureusement, il n'a pas réussi à tuer dans son truc, donc là, ce self-destruct pourrait peut-être changer la courbe du match. Ceci dit, il domine quand même complètement encore. Ah non. Le cristal, l'explosion qui confirme. I be on the plane on the late nights. 41, but I got 41 going. Watch them chain, got 41 stones. Jet check the DM, 41 hoes. Jet hit her with a dick, she's like 41 old. Busy boy, how you get?
Yeah, so this was un tournoi à la schlag, like we said in France. This stream had some issues, but shout out to Fix Misty for streaming it. I think that's important. This guy do good. The tournament was won by Fnan, so we have two EVO champions, Plop and Fnan. Sorry, that I don't make the rule. An EVO champion is watching my content, so I'ma just say that. Funny that they both win with the rat too. Like, we might just need to, like, I don't know, kill this character maybe, but I'm just proposing stuff. But what led us to that? Where was Nelax, Dia, Cone, Godix, and why was it announced only 10 days before the event? Well, the second question answered the first. 10 days to plan an EVO trip to fucking Nice for an event that isn't part of the R2CS, although if we had more notable entrants, they might have turned it into an R2CS event, but whatever. It wasn't realistic. And there's not enough money in the community to warrant such a move from the players. Now a lot of people were quick to point the finger at Aider Studio, especially because it was few days prior to the NA R2CS online event that also had poor communication. It was like announced few days prior. But no, and to be fair, it is kind of a miracle that this tournament happened. July 15, 2025, the official EVO France account posted this tweet. Want to make history at the first ever EVO France by hosting your own tournament with your community? Fill out the form. They basically offered a chance to the local community to have a spot to host their own tournament at EVO. It's by YOC or Biok or whatever, bring your own console, and it's really community oriented. The EVO gave us a place to play, but it's up to the community to put everything in place, even when it comes to the online part, like the Star GG and streaming it. Like, I'm gonna do a small tangent, but recently I was doing research for obscure games that appear at EVO, and in my draft I had JoJo Battle All-Star Air, a game that was part of the 2023 community lineup, I believe. And finding info about this tournament was a hustle. I did find the top 8, but couldn't find the Star GG as the tournament wasn't even streamed. They just happened to record the matches and then they commented after. Anyway, I'm saying all that to explain that community events can be rough. And to be fair, we got it pretty good. Shout out to the community. Having Italus involved is like really nice. The blame is not on the studio at all. It's mainly about how EVO France dealt with the community events. Again, EVO France was a success, but I hope that they will fix that. I'm just making theory right now, but what I believe happened is that they took months to give the community feedback. I can't confirm when exactly did the EVO representative responded to the different communities, but they probably learned it the same day as us. So like 10 days before the event. And I believe that because if it weren't the case, they will probably have announced it earlier, so just so the player can be ready. It's also possible that they were under some kind of NDA, but like, let's be serious, this like EVO community event, come on. And even if they were, it still left the competitors with like 10 days to register. I think there's no denying that the community events were just an afterthought. And my main issue with all that is that we were cast as a community event, while we have an extremely active competitive scene. Like we're on the same lineup as the Mega Man game. No shade to the Mega Man game, of course. It's just that the Rivals competitive scene is kinda moving, so it doesn't really make sense. But tell me what you think. Do you think that even with an earlier announcement, we will have low numbers? Shout out to Elfnan, our new EVO champ, and I'll catch you later.
Okinawa shit, I came from the south side. You got a problem, we taking it outside. Niggas gon' front cause they looking for clout, fine, losing they principles, nigga, I'm bout mine. Okinawa shit, I came from the south side. You got a problem, we taking it outside. Niggas gon' front cause they looking for clout, fine, losing they principles, nigga, I'm bout mine.